Hi everyone! Welcome back to the first episode of Senior Diaries! Yay! This is so exciting. I'm with my best friend Sophie here.
Hi.
Yes. If you want to follow her on Instagram, just add her on Snap.
Yep.
There's
I'm
right here.
single and ready to mingle.
So today, this episode is called New Beginnings because we had just experienced our last first day of high school and senior sunrise. So we're going to kind of talk about that a little bit. But before we do that, little tradition on this podcast, each of the guests gets to pick a drink and then we're going to try it together and I get the same drink as them. So, Sophie, tell us what your drink is.
Okay. Yeah, we already drank some.
We've been drinking some. You know, I couldn't hold back.
It's okay. I got a strawberry acai refresher from Starbucks. Super original, I know.
Yes, with lemonade, no inclusions, of course.
No inclusions. So. But yeah.
We're going to try it
Cheers.
for a second time. Cheers.
Wow. It tastes like it always tastes. It's really good.
It hits. I did drop it just right here.
Yeah,
too.
she spilled it on the couch and
then on the chair.
Spilled it on the chair.
So again. I'm gonna give this to Sophie to put down for me because I don't think I can be trusted with it. But I have some questions on the prompts here, and we're definitely gonna get to those soon. But I think just for now, we're gonna talk about our first day of school and talk a little bit about senior sunrise because those were very
they were kind of crazy.
Moments. They were crazy.
Yeah, the first day of school was definitely something it was really
in my mouth, guys. Anyways,
very bittersweet. The first day of school.
It was sad. I think it was we all knew it was our last first day and everyone wanted it to be perfect. And I think that's why it was so something was in the air. Something was different.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
We ruled the school.
I know. I felt so cool. I was but then I also was walking through the halls and I was I don't recognize anyone. I swear I would walk.
Sad.
I know. I would walk through the halls. I'd be I know your face. No. I don't know anyone's face. But yeah. I don't know. What did you wear on the first day of school, Sophie?
I wore it's nothing much, but I wore a brown tube top, some jean shorts, and then just my Aritzia brown quarter zip.
Nice.
What about you?
Nice. I wore a maroon little tube top. Tube tops are in, guys.
Yeah.
It had white polka dots on it and a little jean skirt. I thought that was fun. Cute. And I wore Sambas. I just got Sambas this year and my ankles bled so much. I was sending Sophie photos. It was it looked it looked crazy. But after that, we had our first day of school, I had our second day, and then we had senior sunrise. So how was that?
That was really fun. It was definitely hard to wake up because we had to be there at 6 a.m. Yeah. It's okay. It was worth it.
Yeah. And it was I had to pick someone up, so I had to leave earlier. I think I was up at 4:30.
Oof, it was rough. And then we had to go to school that day, so it was rough. But it was worth it. It was really fun. We took a lot of photos. It was a lot of photos. A lot of people there. We took this big
this big photo. We're going to insert it. But it was I think I'll have to do a count. I think it was over 100 people.
It was
200, 300, 400.
Probably.
There were a lot of people, and it was really cool to see because there's about 650 something people in our grad class, which is honestly insane.
Yeah. It was crazy.
It was crazy. But
and it didn't look that much because we were because we were all kind of on the field, right? And everyone was in their groups taking photos, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we all decided to clump up and take a group photo. And it was whoa, there's a lot of people.
And shout out to Callie and Alex for getting those people together because I don't know how I'd be able to put that many people together.
I would cry.
I would get rage baited to the max.
Yeah. But it was so cute to see everyone coming together at senior sunrise. And everyone was talking to their friends, but you could feel that we were connected.
It felt like everyone was there for the same reason. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, speaking of sunrise, what do you think sunrise will impact on us once we graduate?
Well, I think we'll remember it as kind of the beginning of senior year, and because there's a sunrise and then there's the sunset. So this is kind of symbolizes the beginning, the new beginnings. So when we think back, we'll be like, oh, that was the start of the senior year. That was the first big kind of like event that happened in our senior year. So that's pretty special.
I think so too, and I totally agree with that. I think like we're gonna like think about the day, like what the day, like I feel like when I graduate, I'm gonna be like, oh, like can we go back to senior sunrise when it was all just like the start?
Yeah,
like nothing was the end. We only had one last.
Yeah,
but now it's like everything's the last.
Yeah, no, I'm totally gonna look back at those photos and be like, oh, I wish I could go back to being her, like super, like everything's kind of like unknown, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know. I think we're gonna want to look back and be like, that's where I want to be right now. I don't want to be like done, you know?
Yeah, because we sad.
Yeah, and to think about graduation, we're gonna think about like friendships and the people we know and things like that. So how do you think like friendships and the connections we have are gonna impact us this year?
Well, high school is kind of like in general, it's kind of like a journey through like friendships. I feel like you lose a lot of friendships and then you gain a lot of friendships. So many. And by the time you're in senior year, like most people I feel like have their friends kind of like locked in. Like obviously you go through changes, like that's natural, you meet new people, but for the most part you've found who you're going to be friends with.
Yeah, like, you find your group and you kind of like start to stick with them. Of course you have your friends in the other classes, but it's like you kind of feel a sense of belonging, I guess. And at least coming from us, we feel that way. Of course not everybody probably feels that way. There's a lot of us, but coming from lots of people around us and things like that, I think we kind of understand that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's pretty special because like I have friends that I've met literally this year, but I also have friends that I've met like when I was
second grade.
It's
us, you know, us and our little like going on matching field trips to the pool with matching swimsuits, our
matching shoes.
We had matching dresses.
It was everything. Like
we would spend Halloween together.
Yeah,
like
our families.
Like yeah, it's crazy.
She would come to my house every single day, and my mom would take care of her.
And I was being paid to be friends.
Yeah,
There was a payment plan.
There was,
but like not in like. But I'm like, we were raised as like sisters basically, and I think that plays a big thing in it because it's like some of these kids we went to elementary school with, we've never said a word to since like 5th grade, and we're gonna graduate with them, and I think that's so special.
It's so special.
Like to just like know that it's like interlinked type.
It exactly. It's like I'll walk past them in the hallways and like it's like like I knew you when we were in like kindergarten. Some of these kids, like honestly, some of these kids preschool.
Yeah. Like I know you.
Like I know you.
Like I know you. And that's just crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like when we graduate, it's going to be a big thing and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I want it to all be worth it. And I don't think I'd go back in anything. I don't think you would either. But like in graduation, how do you think you would want to leave your mark?
I'd want to like leave my mark and like for myself personally, like I'd want to like look back and be like, oh, high school really left a mark like on me as a person. Like I really grew into myself, and of course I'm not done growing into myself, but I'm really
wait till
like
the frontal lobe is there.
Yeah,
25
but I really like found out what I liked, found my passions, kind of made friends, found out who I am and stuff like that in high school. So definitely I just know that like 20 years from now I'll think back and be like, wow, like I really like found out who I was and stuff.
Yeah. And like Sophie's gonna leave her mark because her face is in the gallery.
Exactly. Holding up a calculator because we all know my favorite subject is math.
Yeah, we have like this. I'll insert a photo. There's this like trophy case in our gallery at school, and it's literally everyone's photos like blurred or like collaged together, and it's just
me
Sophie
and my friend like,
and it's so funny
with our calculators because like I don't have a trophy in there, but like my face is the trophy.
She is the trophy herself.
The trophy myself.
It's enough said. You know what I mean?
Like, just look at this face.
It's so beautiful. So beautiful. So going back to senior sunrise, what do you think that symbolizes? You know, how does it symbolize this fresh start that we're about to go into?
Well, senior sunrise. It's the sunrise. It's like the beginning of the year. It's like kind of representing like the beginning, like the new beginnings. You know?
New beginnings.
There's like the sunrise and then there's the sunset. So the sunrise, because it's like so early on in the year, like it's the very like first week of school. In some schools it's the first day. Kind of represents like it's the first big event that happens in senior year. So it kind of sets the mood for the whole year, and I think it really did.
I really think it did. I feel like everything feels very different than it did, let's say, like
last
grade
year
11.
even.
Like
Yeah.
even the last day of school when everyone was in the gallery again and the seniors were throwing their papers and they were like it's all you guys now. Like everyone was crying. Like I was crying. I like so many people were crying. And I think it was like it didn't still feel like we were like all together. But I feel like even though everyone still sticks to their friends, everyone still like kind of has their group. And I think that's okay. Like it gives you a sense of belonging, but I feel like
you're not gonna be friends with every single person.
Everyone knows that it's our last year together and they're not gonna like, you know, hold things.
Yeah, and it's just like you can kind of just feel it. Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's true. Like I'm not even.
I just think like my throat digested and it just went straight into the mic and I think they could hear it. It was like anyways, sorry, side note. What fears or worries do you have when you go into senior year? Like going into senior year, what's something that you think is gonna like scare you the most?
The college applications.
Oh, yes.
Just like even just like the choice if I'm gonna go to university. Like I know I will, Mom. I'm going to university.
One day.
Like I don't know if I'm gonna go right away because it's either university, which I'm honestly really excited for university.
Dorm life.
Like I'm like
dorm life.
It's the vibe.
The frats, yeah.
Like, I'm really excited, but I don't know what I want to do. So I'm either gonna like go to university or take a step back and just travel for a year, like work 6 months, travel 6 months. And I have to decide like pretty soon if I'm actually gonna do that. So it's pretty stressful.
And that's a path that lots of people find in high school, but also lots of people don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so hard to know what you want to do at the age of 16, 17.
Yeah.
6, 7, like. Anyways, it's so hard to like know.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm just a child.
I know.
I am just a child. My mom does my laundry for me, and I'm supposed to know where I'm supposed to live for the next 4 years. I'm supposed to know exactly what I want to do with the rest of my life, and it's scary.
And people say like, oh, you'll change like careers like at least like 7 times in your life or blah, blah,
I don't want to.
It's like, how am I supposed to know where to go now? Like, I don't want to make that mistake.
And it's like, I've already changed my mind so much in high school. Like, I'm not ready to change my mind again. Like, I don't want to be like Jeremiah Fisher and have to take more classes in my 5th year.
Exactly.
Like, it's a hard thing, and I think that's probably the scariest. And then getting into them, like if getting rejected is probably gonna make me cry so hard.
I know. That's why you just gotta apply for a lot of schools. Like you gotta get into
safeties and things like that.
Yeah.
Going into this last year of high school, there's a lot of things to be worried about, scared about, and things like that. But what excites you the most going into this year?
Obviously like prom and all the activities and stuff.
Yes.
I'm so excited for prom.
We have the cutest prom dresses ever. This is Sophie's. And this is mine. Like they're so beautiful. Like they're beautiful.
Yeah, and they look really good together.
They look really good together.
We just kind of put.
We have never seen them together.
No, she's never seen mine in person. I've never seen hers in person.
Whoa, that's crazy. But I think that's exciting. But like just like senior year, like as a whole.
Yeah, all the events, everything.
Sting.
Senior assassin. I'm more excited for senior assassin.
Yeah, Sting is like senior assassin except
tracking. I want to track my target.
We don't get to know. We have to figure out everything. Like I feel like a stalker. Like I'm like finding their work schedule. I'm finding like where they live, and it's like, oh no, like I feel like it's too much.
Illegal.
But at the same time, I feel really cool. I'm like I know things that like nice. I'm like researching a girl I've never talked to in my entire life.
It's a little stalker.
A little bit,
but it's okay.
But yeah. I don't know. It's just so many things to be excited for.
I'm also excited to like for the end of the year when I do figure something out. Like right now I have no idea. I have nothing figured out about what I want to do after high school, but I'm excited for the end of the year where I will have something
to know it's like set in stone. Yeah, I like that. So, how does the idea of like a new beginning and the new beginnings that we're going to experience kind of connect to starting off your senior year?
Well, I think senior year, like, because it's our last year, we really try to, like, emphasize, like, the beginning of it. Because, like, if we don't, then it's gonna go by so quickly, and then before we know it, it's gonna be the end. So we really try to be like, oh, like, first day, oh, senior sunrise, like, all that kind of stuff throughout the year. So we try to kind of hold on to it and make the most of it, you know?
Yeah. And looking back at your freshman year, what do you feel like is the biggest way you've changed or grown? And if you could look back and give little freshman Sophie, little 13-year-old Sophie, some advice, what would you tell her?
I would say, like, don't, like, settle for who you are right now.
Yeah.
Like, don't be worried if, like, about who you are,
Mhm.
because it's gonna change,
Yeah.
like, a lot, and you're gonna become friends with new people, and you gotta, like, you gotta let that be okay,
Mhm.
and just expect a lot of great things.
Yeah. I think I hear my brother. Sorry, guys. Ethan, I'm filming something. You have to leave. Sorry, guys. He just got home from school, and he doesn't know what's going on.
No.
But yeah, I think that's definitely a great way to look at it. And like, I don't think either of us at least would go back and change anything.
No.
I don't think freshman Sophia would even listen to senior Sophia.
No.
Like, knowing myself, I would just like have done the same thing, and it's kind of who made us.
Yeah.
It made us who we are.
Grade 9 Sophie would probably be like shocked.
Like, we would look back at ourselves now and we're like, these are the people. You act like how we would make fun of people.
Yeah. I would hate especially like grade 7 me. Like, I would hate myself.
Yeah. Like, we thought we were like different. We like made Harry Potter videos.
Oh my god.
And like we like went like sat on a dock and did trivia all day.
Yeah.
And then we would like be like, those girls that scroll on TikTok, no.
Those girls who like
dance on TikTok, like,
no.
That is us.
That's
and
us.
I have no shame in it, because you know what? Embrace it.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. But in the end, new beginnings are also a
Yes.
fresh start, but every beginning will have an end.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important. And I think this was like a really good first episode. And I think we talked about a lot of good things. I don't know. I think having our our last first day and having our senior sunrise, I think it just makes me excited for this year. And I think it's going to be amazing.
I'm really excited for this year.
It's going to be so good.
Like, I don't want it to go. The only thing is, like, I'm so excited, but I don't want it to go any faster. You know, I want it to slow down.
Yeah, for sure. We have 9 months to do everything.
It's like not a lot of time, but it's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all for today. I'm so glad that you guys were able to tune in and watch my first episode of Senior Diaries. Bye, guys.
Bye.